are learning that Veerappa Moily has hit out at the Congress for not standing with the victims and giving a certificate to the seer who's been arrested. This is the latest we are bringing to you. Remember, now questions are being raised not only to the Karnataka government but for the Congress in the opposition as well, in terms of why have they not stood for the victims. Let's also quickly play out what Veerappa Moily had to say.
It took nearly 7 days for the Swamiji to be arrested. But unfortunately, we haven't seen any political party backing these girls, these minor girls, one of them also a Dalit. Has the Congress now lost the moral courage to stand for what is right?
I feel that the law which I drafted, POCSO law, it has been orphaned. Dharma is sabotaging or overruling the Constitution of India and the rule of law in the country. However big or low a person may be, the offence, POCSO law is very clear. It has to be arrested. That too, a statement is obtained in the magistrate court. They have told everything. Despite that, even till today, of course, they say that he was arrested or something like that, accused number one. But no concrete action has been taken. Big, highest man of the BJP in Karnataka, Yediyurappa, has given a clean sheet. He said he can do no wrong.
Let's quickly go across to Harish, who was the one to speak with Veerappa Moily. Harish, if you could contextualize what Veerappa Moily had to say, especially considering the fact that this is someone who has been the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, and what remains the bitter irony in this entire story is the fact that the Lingayat vote is, of course, highly sought after. But what about that Dalit girl? And in fact, both those two
ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅದೇ ಅವರೇ ಈಗ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಅವರು ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಗಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮುಂದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು.
ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಬೇರೆಯವರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ
ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ? ಅದು ಈಗ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ
ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಇದೆ.
ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್.
ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಸರ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಇಸಿಜಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇದು ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇರೋದು ದೃಢಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ
ನಿನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಒಂದು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಂಡು ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ರಾತ್ರಿ. ನಮಗೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ದೃಢಪಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ದು ಆಂಬುಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ನಮ್ದು fully loaded ambulance.
Saying that they have a confirmation that the Swamiji has suffered a heart attack and he needs to be shifted to Bangalore. He will be. They have recommended that he be shifted to the Jayadeva Hospital in Bengaluru. Jayadeva Hospital is a well-known cardiac facility in Bengaluru. The doctors recommending that the Swamiji be shifted to the Jayadeva Hospital in Bengaluru because he suffered a heart attack, is what the doctors are saying. This is the big news that we are breaking at this point, that the medical team at the district hospital saying that the Swamiji has suffered a heart attack. After the tests that they've conducted this morning, they've realized that he possibly could have suffered a heart attack. He needs immediate superior medical attention and he will be...
All right, so that was the big breaking that we are bringing to you, that the seer will most likely now be shifted to a hospital in Bengaluru, as the doctor has just now of the hospital where the seer is currently confirmed, has right now just confirmed that the seer most likely suffered a cardiac arrest. I am also joined in by Harish right now. Harish, this is a piece of big breaking news. This entire development is going to impact the ongoing investigation.
Absolutely, and probably it's not adding up for two reasons. One, remember, there were ECG tests conducted yesterday, various other tests conducted yesterday. His medical condition was said to be fine. Today morning, he says that he suffered some sort of a discomfort in his chest. he walks into this hospital. He's not even wheeled in. He walks into this hospital, and then he's in the emergency ward, and later on he's suddenly shifted to the ICU. Now you have a team of doctors coming out and say that, well, we've carried out the same test once again, and we believe that he might have suffered a cardiac arrest, and he will be rushed to the Jaideva hospital in Bengaluru. It's a cardiac facility here. So the doctor is saying that he might have faced a cardiac attack, and he will need further medical attention. Well, one would hope that the Swamiji survives this, just for the fact that this case leads to a logical end. But there are suspicions that will raise now. There are questions that will come up for two reasons. That this is looking very scripted. Just a few minutes after his arrest yesterday, you had his doctors coming out and raising questions on his health, on his age, his condition. And this morning he walks into the hospital, and now suddenly doctors are saying this, that he might have suffered a cardiac attack and he needs further medical assistance, superior medical assistance. He needs to be moved to Bengaluru. Remember, in such a case, they don't need to take the court's permission to move him to Bengaluru.
Right.
It will be surely on the advice of the medical team that he will be moved. But looks like the Swamiji's legal team is successful in ensuring that the Swamiji doesn't spend the day today at the Chitradurga prison.
Absolutely.